Hi, my name is Cheyenne, also known as the Lighthouse Speaks, and I'd like to come out the closet. I would like to come out of the closet as a full wizard. As a full wizard. Okay, and yes, I'm already on the LGBTQ community, by the way. I'm pansexual. But I would like to come out as a full wizard, because I am tired of bypassing messages that come through about what people got going on, about the drama, about what's happening next, and me not speaking up about it because I don't want to talk about the drama. I'm not a drama girly. I'm a Taurus moon. I like comfort, okay? I know I'm a Sag, but I like comfort, okay? And I like to be in my own little bubble sometimes. And honestly, lately, I've just been a little bit scared of coming out and saying the real truth about, like, what's really going on. But I'm not going to do that anymore because I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. So we're going to hop right into the message. Before I even hop into the cards, though, I had a dream, and we're going to talk about that dream because it's very much important for this message. So I had a dream about a third-party situation trying to come into your relationship, right? They were trying to come into mine. But I had a dream about a third-party situation trying to come into your relationship. And the way that they were doing it was through a way of sexuality. And maybe that's why I needed to say, like, I'm coming out. Because I'm getting this message. So I'm getting this message that it's very much LGBTQ plus, and I'm sorry if I get, like, the rest wrong, but I'm not even going to try right now for fear of that, of getting it wrong. But I'm getting this message of that third party situation. They may know that you're open, or that you're, how can I, on the LGBTQ community, like, they may know that, or they don't, but they're, like, attracted to you in some way. They're attracted to you in some way, and now they're trying to come through because they already tried before to come into your third party situation and it wasn't working. And now they're trying to come through by using your power against you. And I keep channeling that. They keep trying to use your power against you. And now the way they're trying to do it is, if your dream, like, you're having sexual dreams about someone, they're trying to take that energy from you, right? They're trying to harvest that energy, and they're trying to make their way into your heart, your mind, your body, your soul right now. And they're literally trying to come in and break up that relation. They want what you have. They want you at this point. They want what you have. They want who you have. And they're willing to do any means to do it. Dark magic. They're willing to, do some type of spell work. Like, they're willing to do some dream work, do some astral work, some astral travel, just so that they can get what you have. They want it so bad, you have no idea. They are begging for it. Absolutely. And so I had this dream of them trying to come in through that sexual way by trying to make you aroused. They're like, hey, if I can make you aroused, if I can actually come into your energy field, then maybe I can get you. I can get you on that hook. And they can't. They absolutely cannot, because you know how that dream ended up panning out. What happened was they ended up getting what you had, right? But not in the way that they thought. So basically, they didn't really get it. Pretty much. They tried. They thought that they had wormed their way. And now I'm seeing, like, the whole Haley and, like, Selena thing right now. But, like, they thought they got, and I don't even know all of that. I'm not into celebrity drama or gossip, so let's not even do that. But they got into what they thought was this relationship. They thought that they won something. But then you had a conversation with this person that you're already connected with, and they're like, oh yeah, like this person doesn't even matter to me. This person doesn't even, like, I don't even care about this person. Like, I don't. Their feelings don't mean zilch to me, right? And then at the end, the third party situation was talking to your person, and they were arguing. They were literally arguing. So maybe that's what the fights that I was literally channeling in the message yesterday about fights going on in the dream space. Maybe that was also a part of that. But like, they were literally arguing, and they were just like, you know, like, I really hate that you don't care about me in this way, that you don't see me in this way. And it's like, yeah, duh, what did you expect? What did you expect? You thought that you were going to get this, and you got a fugazi. I've never used that word before, but oh my god. Not out loud anyway. It's in my own spirit, my own solo time, you know. But oh my gosh, like, they thought that they had it, and in reality, like, they got the remnants of trash, garbage. They got garbage. Okay, I'm not even gonna bullshit you. They got garbage because they tried to come into something that you have. And at the end of that, like, your person's feelings are still geared towards you. You're still the only person that they see. There's still nothing that can sit there and like take your energy away. And so I want to talk about these channeled songs that came through. I was actually jamming out before, and I kept noticing that these songs were like very closely related to the channeled message. So I made a little, it's, how many songs? Yeah, it's 5 songs. It's a little playlist for you guys, and feel free to add to it. Is that a cat? What the hell? I heard a cat meowing outside. Okay. Okay, so cat's significant. Yeah. Feline energy. Tapping into that embodied energy. Lioness energy. Lion energy. Okay, so My Love by Leanne featuring Ira Star. Ira Star. Prada or Nada by Queen Irby with a V. Okay, that song is Girls Gone Wild by JT. No Bad Energy by Mira May. And Get Out the Way by Erica Mason. Okay, so those are your channeled songs for this message. And it's not just a channeled song. Like, this is the... When I put those songs on, it was like a protective shield was around me. Right? Because music is such a powerful energy that you can work with, that you can actually do spell work with. Right? And so when I played these songs, it was like a protective shield was around me. No energy could come into my force field without my freaking permission. And even then, still got to take it up with God. Because sometimes we don't see everything, right? So even then, you still got to take it up with God, even after I say yeah. So that was the energy that I was getting. That these people, they're really attracted to you. Like, you got it going on. Do you know how bad you have to be for your ops to be attracted to you? That is beautiful. I'm going to start with these cards. We're going to start with the Curious T deck and see the message that comes through now. Did things a little differently today. I usually have the cards spread out already. Ooh, what wanted to come up? Throwing shade. Shade doesn't always look like aggression. It hides in backhanded praise, tone, and just joking energy. Someone trying to throw shade? Why do I feel like they've been trying to like have group chats, social media thing going on? Like group chats and social media talking about you. Energy of them just trying to like sub you. having little inside jokes that they want to like have with your person about you. Ooh, what fell on the floor? Plot twist. New info just dropped and it's juicy. Suddenly the dots connect and the real story is showing up. Damn. Ooh. Court date. The cards from yesterday are now coming out again. Yep. Okay, court date. The courtroom might be the stage, but the real drama started long before the documents were filed. Okay, so yes, this is a spiritual court situation, but I am also getting that this could be a situation where it is divorce. It is something where I heard, and trigger warning, but like domestic violence, just like abuse, something going on here with a court date. Or maybe this could have been like a situation too, like an abusive ex trying to come in from the past who you already took to court, right? And they could have been abusive in multiple ways, but you already like took them to court, whether it was physically or spiritually, and they're also one of the third parties that are super attracted to you, but they're also preying on your downfall. But here's the thing, we have big break. We literally have big break. A major moment is brewing. This could be the launch, the offer, or the shout out that changes everything. And this card also came up yesterday. So all of these energies are really trying to come up because they can also sense that you have this big break coming. They can also sense it. They're like, like this chosen one, this collective has been getting real motherfucking hot. They've been looking real good. They've been feeling themselves. Their energy's popping. Their recognition is going off the charts. They're off the charts. Like, I see something coming in for them, and I want it. I want it. I want them. I want what they have. Yeah. Again, rainbow doors. Yeah. You're really stepping into a new door. And I say that when the thing just started. Like, you're stepping into a new door. Fighting off the top. Communication has collapsed. It's no longer about finding solutions. It's about winning at all costs. Again, yes. Okay, so this is literally confirmation of that. Lies detected. A version of the truth was offered, but it's curated, calculated, or conveniently incomplete. Could be dealing with someone who's a freaking liar. They lie about everything, even the small things. Like, they don't know how to just like be truthful, even when you ask them up front. Could be dealing with that multiple people. Or even lies detected about this situation. Like, you know something's going on. You know these people are talking about you. You know these people don't really like you, and you're not effing with it. Like, you see like this arms crossed energy. Like, not effing with it. Turning your back to it. You know when a dog's acting up and you have to turn your back to the dog so that they know. Dirty laundry. Ooh. They thought they buried it deep, but old messes have a way of resurfacing, and this one's messy enough to leave a stain. Do you know what I got with that? With the stain? I got literally like the sexual energy. Again, like I got like this may have been cheating. Like people having intercourse and trying to hide it from you. People turning around, having intercourse behind your back and trying to hide it from you. And you're finding it. Or you could have sensed it. You could have sensed it. You could have found something and you were like, no, like I know something's going on. I know something's wrong. I know something's off. And you detected it. And now not only is like their dirty laundry metaphorically being aired, but physically as well. And I feel like this is not something you're about to stay quiet on. Like, I really feel like you're about to really speak your truth. And I think my hand is going down on the fighting card, my right hand. So I really feel like this is something that you're about to be like, no, absolutely the fuck not. What you thought this was. And you know what? There was something that literally happened. Someone had came to the door and I got scared for a moment because I was just like, it's nighttime. What are you doing? And I don't know you. Like, I don't know you. It's nighttime. What are you doing? Who are you? And then I was just like, wait, what am I scared for when I'm the crazy one? When I'm the crazy one. And so that's that energy. Like, these energies trying to come in and harvest your energy, trying to destiny swap with you for what? For what, when you're only gonna get the lessons? You know, these people trying to take your man, take your woman, trying to just have what you have. Anytime you come out with something, then they gotta have it. Anytime you change your hairstyle, now they change their hairstyle too. You do something, now they're all of a sudden doing it too. All these people that come in, and it's like, you're not going to be afraid of that. They're not going to make you feel afraid, because you're going to realize, like, I'm actually the crazy one. I'm the crazy one. You need to fear me. You need to be scared of me and what I can do, and my spirit team and my ancestors backing me up, and my energy and how powerful that is. You're not about to come in here, come into my mind, come into my energy, especially not your sexual energy, especially not that, trying to take your life force energy from you, right? I mean, life force energies, just think about it. That's got to come from the sacral, right? I'm thinking about that. Like, it's got to come from the sacral. Sacral solar. I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna do some research. That's interesting to me. But like, they're trying to take that life force energy from you, and they won't be able to do that. They need to be scared of what you can do without even moving, without even blinking, what your energy can do to them. They need to be scared of the consequences of what happens when they fuck with the chosen one, of what happens when they fuck with you. The king, the queen, the empress, the emperor, the god, the goddess, no matter what you identify as. They're not about to stop you from anything that you got going on. You see how this big breaks in the midst of all of this. Like, literally, it's right in the middle. In the midst of all of this, you still got this going on. It's not going to be stopped. You've been working for this all your damn life. Like, you have prayed for this. This is something that you have worked for across lifetimes. So if they think that they're going to stop something that was already destined from you like about 10 lifetimes ago, they got another thing coming. Please be for real. Please be for real. Let me keep going. Yeah, exactly. Let me keep going. There's a lot that came out. That is a lot. Double life. Someone is juggling stories, identities, or relationships and hoping no one notices the overlap. So what did I say? What did I say? They're hoping that nobody notices that they're out here cheating, that they're out here doing all these shady things, that they're out here messing with these people, still talking with these people that they swore they weren't going to be talking to. And like, I can literally see this like pausing, bro. And I'm just like, there's nothing for it to pause. Like, there's no reason why it should be pausing. So it's clear that they don't want this dirty laundry to be aired the fuck out, but it's still going to be aired out. Troubled past wanted to come back. It was at the top of the deck. At the top of the deck, I feel like I can't speak, but that's okay. It was at the top of the deck, but it still came out again. The past still lingers like smoke in the room. Even if it's buried, its energy still hasn't left the building. Literally, another channeled message that I did yesterday came up again to physically say, do a release ritual. So this is very significant. Again, that fire, those flames, those smoke, go ahead and do a release ritual for yourself in however which way you feel most comfortable, or however which way you feel just lighter afterwards. But tattoos could be significant. I'm seeing a lot of tattoos. So tattoos could be significant. You or your person or the person I'm not even talking about third party situations. I just meant like you may not be calling them your person no more. And maybe that's why you need to do a release ritual. Okay. Let me see these cards that came out. We have going viral. Visibility is off the chart. Didn't I literally use that word, off the charts? Visibility is off the charts and the energy is contagious. This moment has reach, reactions, and recognition. Okay. Okay. Big break. So yeah, something with your socials, something that you're doing, something that you're coming out with, something that you're about to launch, something that you have been working on and creating, something that you've been working on with God is about to come to light for everyone to see, and you will be recognized for your gifts, your talents, your beauty, your aura, your magnetism, your grace, your strength, your power, all of it and the above and more. Higher than any expectations you can have. Spill tea. Gossip is currency, and someone just cashed in. When the tea's this hot, you better believe it's being passed around. Okay. I feel like that's confirmation too that they are talking about you, that there's this group or something going on where people are talking behind your back because they just cannot believe. They cannot believe. And it's like, I am getting like these people have been trying together as a group to bring you down, and they're talking in the group chat about how nothing's working, about how their spell work isn't working, about how the things that they're trying to do, like it's just not working. It just seems like you're still going up. It just seems like you're still happy. You still got shit going on. You're unbothered. You're literally unbothered. And I'm literally seeing them doing that in the group chat, and they're like, well, maybe we can, if we can do this. I seen someone on Twitter said that you should do this, and they're in those little fake ass little Twitter manifestation group chats and shit. Like, yeah, like I'm seeing that right now. And they're like trying to come up with any way, any type of plan to just get you off course, off track, and it's like you can't derail the train. Like, there's no other pathway. There's no other pathway but yours to the top. You know, they always say, like, at the top it gets lonely. I honestly don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at the top it gets lonely. I believe on your way to the top it gets lonely. And I think that there are genuinely, it doesn't even have to be a big group of people. It could honestly be a few people, but I genuinely do think that at your top, whatever the top feels and looks like to you, that there are people waiting for you. That there is rooms and environments and places, safe spaces for you to be in waiting for you. Because all of these people singing it and talking about how the top is lonely, they still got someone around them that they can trust. If there's absolutely no one, okay. Maybe you're not at the top yet, though. Maybe you still got some way to go. Maybe it still gets better from here. Because the top implies that everything is included. I'm sorry, but you're telling me that's like saying that you're going to go to heaven and I'm just saying, like, whether you believe in heaven or not, heaven or hell or not, like, I don't even know. But, like, that's like saying you're going to go to heaven and nobody's going to be there for you. You're not going to get a lover. You're not going to have friends. You're not going to see your family. You're not going to see, like, you're just going to go in and it's going to be, like, a plain gray room. Like, what's the point? I'm sorry, but what's the point? And is that not the top? So tell me, what is the top to you? The top should include everything. It should include the assets, the wealth. It should include the friends, the family, the love. It should include the safety, the security, the feeling of expansion and freedom. All of it should be included. So if you're not feeling and experiencing all of that, then you're not at the top yet. So I really don't think that at the top it gets lonely or it is lonely. You're lonely right now. So why would at the top it would be even lonelier? What? Like, how does that make sense? Please, please make sense. We are literally creating our realities as we speak. So I don't understand that. We need to be able to move forward. I'm sorry, I got a knock on the door, but I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay. And then good karma. Something done in good faith is coming back multiplied. Energy never disappears, it circulates. So you're getting your good karma. You're getting your good karma for all the things that you have worked for all the things that you have worked on. And it's not just that, it's you having to go through these situations with these people. I almost lost my train of thought, but you having to go through these situations with these people, all of these third-party situations, all of these situations where people are lying to you, stealing. Like, I'm literally hearing stealing love by Leanne. Maybe that one's also significant to this, just to the situation. Like stealing love, stealing energy, stealing money, stealing time. Like, I'm getting that. All these people that just took advantage of you, you do get your good karma for that. You didn't go through it for nothing. And then I'm not saying that you had to go through it to receive something, but I'm just saying you didn't go through it for nothing. Period, point blank. I said what I said. And sober life. With no distractions or substances to blur the view, what's real is finally visible. From here, better choices are possible. And with this one, with this sober life card, I'm not just getting like, you know what? And you might even like, there may be physical substances that you're letting go of with this person as well. Like, you might let go of this person or these situations and at the same time let go of a physical substance that you were using to cope or deal with those situations. But I'm also getting that, like, this is no distractions, no substances. That's them. That's their energy. Without their energy to blur their view, you can see clearly now. The rain has gone. Yeah. And rainbows, yep. Rainbows. Now them doors are opening. Rainbows. And you're able to step through that door clearly. So it brings us right back around to walking through those doors with no baggage. If you're going to go with bags, let it be your Gucci bags. Let it be your Prada. Okay? Let it be something you actually care about and love about. That's not hurting you, but that's feeding you. That's pouring into you. That's what you can take with you. The things that are only that you want to be amplified through that door, you can take with you. So if you're thinking right now about your life and there's something in it that you just think you're going through a physical door, an energetic door, they're the same thing. You're going through that door, and whatever you have with you in your pockets, in your heart, in your mind, body, and soul, once you step through that door, it's going to be amplified infinitely. What are you going to take with you? What kind of energies are you taking with you? If there's something in your life right now that you wouldn't want amplified, it's time to cut that loose, because you're stepping through a new door. You have this big break coming, this good karma, this cosmic payout for you coming. Listen to that subliminal, okay? Cosmic inheritance. I have that. Listen to that subliminal on my channel, because you need to be surrounding yourself. And if not just that subliminal, any subliminal that you like, that allows you to stay in that energy, just so that you can be protected. You're being called to up your protection now at this time through prayer, through energy work. Make sure that you're, doing something to soothe and heal your nervous system, like humming or rocking back and forth, doing something just to soothe yourself, maybe shaking it out. Like allowing yourself to be protected, because even those things, shaking it out, you're also shaking off negative energy. Touching some dirt. If you place your hands in the dirt, that it's neutral. So it will take that negative charge, okay, from you, and it will literally heal you. Just allowing yourself, whatever it is that you're feeling called to, but up your protection now at this time, because we're talking about all this energy that people are trying to do, and you're already protected. But that don't mean that you can't up your protection to make sure that they don't try to use your own power against you. Because if they're trying to come in through your arousal, through your heart, through your mind, what you think about on a daily basis, they're really trying. They're really trying it. And they're really failing. They're really failing, but they're trying. F for effort. No, you thought I was going to say A? You don't deserve an A. Let me see that. Just that kind of like flew out like. Lessons learned, wisdom gained, completing cycles, growth through experience. I'm wiser now. I know that's right. Bro, confirmation, sneaky link, hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy. Nobody needs to know. They may be trying to doing this late night car drives. They may be trying to do that. Going out when you don't think, saying they're one place, but they're really in another place. Because we have the moon here, yeah. And you feel that something's off, but you're like not trying to like, you're just trying to focus on your energy. But no. Yeah. Late night car drives, things going on. Yeah, something's up. Something's up and it's coming out. They're not going to be able to hide that. So if you've been having a feeling of that, that is your confirmation as well. If you feel like people have been doing that behind your back, that is your confirmation as well. You are not crazy. You are not making things up. Your nervous system is not lying to you. It's going off for a reason, and you need to trust yourself. And then we have divine timing, patience required, trusting the process, perfect timing when it's meant to be. And what I was literally getting I was hearing don't judge me in the process. But you have been in that process, and now your divine timing is here. Your divine timing is here. It's here really soon. I'm getting something about this next 2 weeks. These next 2 weeks are very important. Something about these next 2 weeks are very important. Mark my words. Something is going to happen in these next 2 weeks. I don't know what. I don't know if it's what you are launching or what you are putting out there, or if that's, if both the truth is going to be exposed and then you will also receive your upgrade almost simultaneously. But something is happening in these next 2 weeks. Something is happening. It's an upgrade. It's an up-leveling. And I do feel like some truth is going to be exposed over these next 2 weeks, but that there's going to be an up-leveling that happens at the same time. You know what I mean? At the same, simultaneously. It's oh, shit. Ooh, shit. Yeah. Recharge, mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break and coming back stronger. So taking some time to rest right now, because we do have all of these energies and everything going on here in the back. Throat chakra clearing right now for sure. So take some time to, yeah. Ooh, maybe someone might have a cold, or may just feel a little bit under the weather just so that they can recharge. Or they're just there's just this major need. And it could also be because there's something being activated right now, in a large way. Your voice, something that you're putting out there, the way that you show up in the world is being activated in a huge way right now, which we have the big break. We have this massive miracle coming. And so I feel it's time. There's something that's saying it's time to just rest that right now, so that you can come out stronger, literally. Something's being activated. Something, your throat, your heart, your crown. But I'm also getting your root, your kundalini energy. I felt warmth coming up from my feet. My feet feel very warm right now. So yeah, kundalini serpent energy is being activated right now. Divine feminine activation right now. Like a really powerful, like maybe that's what I was getting with the lioness energy, like the powerful lion energy, like something about you just being more bold, showing up more present, you know, like actually feeling in your body, feeling safe and secure in your body, and showing up louder and more proud. And maybe that's what that feline energy was like. Despite all of this, like you're about to show up in that way. Ooh, Leo energy. Leo energy, because you're about to shine. The light is on you. You're about to be seen, heard, and recognized. So yes, there is a need of taking a rest right now and allowing yourself to recharge as much as possible, as much as you can. Because when this hits, you're booked and busy. When this hits, you are booked and busy. For real, mark my words, you are booked and busy. Luxury life, comfortable wealth, indulgence, enjoying rewards because I deserve it. That's a knee slapper, because I love that this card keeps coming out. I really do. Every single time. God's like, no, we won't shut up about it. You do deserve it. You really do deserve it. Energy vampires, draining connections, toxic influence. Protect your energy. Time to cut cords. So literally, that's confirmation right now. It's literally time to cut those cords. Once you cut those cords, I promise you. And I feel like cords will be cut for you too. Like if you're taking some time, if you feel like dragging your feet on it, like I feel like there's about to be some divine intervention and God's gonna cut them cords for you. Like I'm literally seeing a giant pair of scissors and them just being like because they're like not on my watch, not on my watch, because no, not for you. Not for you. Red flags, warning signs, ignored intuition, potential trouble. You knew better. So yeah, this person really is lying, and you can't ignore your intuition no more. Like you cannot ignore your intuition no more and play it safe. Not even safe. You can't even play it nice no more. You can't even be nice to niggas no more. You can't even be nice. You have to be rude now. I'm in here Rude Boy by Rihanna. You gotta be rude now. You gotta show up and be like, you know what? No, firm boundaries. I see what you're doing. Holding them roses, but you got 2 red flags. Catfish, plastic smiles. Okay, yep. And you know what? These people even talking about you or making group chats or doing anything like that, like they really may try some really outrageous ways to get to you. And they may try to get other people to try to talk to you, get other people to try to like spy on your page or follow you or send you a friend request or anything like that. So I'm just saying right now, if you got your shit on private and you don't know who somebody is and you kind of get like a weird off feeling, go ahead and just don't decline, don't accept, because I'm really getting this energy of like they're, and of course, obviously not to scare anybody, but like I'm just saying, I'm getting this energy of them trying to use other people. And that's not everybody. You will have the discernment and you will have that energy. God will tell you. Okay? You will know, because that's the thing. Your intuition is very strong. Your intuition has been clocking everything. That's why we're even talking about this right now, because your intuition has been clocking a lot more than you think. So when people come to you, when people try to come into your energy, you're going to know. You're going to know if they can be trusted or not. If you're feeling any type of confusion, confusing any energy or whatever, you can go ahead and ask and pray to God. But also, if you're really feeling confused, that in itself is your answer. Because I'm just saying, but someone who you really can trust, who you really know can be trusted by God, you're not going to be going back and forth on that energy. It's going to be known. And then catfish, pretending to be someone else online. Fake profile, deceptive images, not what you think I am, not who you think I am. So yeah. So they actually may have tried to have some like person do this, like an actual guy or a girl try to show up as the opposite gender just to like get to you or get to your attraction. And it's just not going to work. But also it's these energies too. These energies have been catfishes. They don't. I hear they ain't got no backbone. They ain't got no backbone. They ain't got no real life. They ain't got no energy of their own. And you know what? That is why. That is why. You see these question marks around them. They don't even know what their real identity is. They don't even know who they are for real. They don't even they haven't taken the time to sit down with themselves and be like, who are you? They don't want to learn. They just want what you have. They just want you. They see you and the way that you go about, and you just look so good. You don't look at all what you've been through. They wouldn't even know. They think they know a little. They don't even know. They see the way that you get whatever you want. They see the way that you're protected, the way that you're highly blessed and favored by God. Even when you feel like things aren't going your way, and the whole time people on the outside are like, damn, they're so lucky. Damn, they're so beautiful. They just have everything. They're so handsome. Oh my God. And that's what they're thinking. And this person doesn't have any real identity of their own. That's why they keep wearing these fake ass masks and these plastic ass smiles, because they don't really know who they are. They're not interested in that. They're interested in you. All their energy has been focused on you. They want to come to you in any kind of way. But their intentions aren't pure. And so it will always be revealed. God will not let you be around people who do not have pure intentions for you. God will not let you stay in places where they are trying to harm you. You will always be protected. Trust me. I've been in spaces and environments and places where people did nothing but wanted to hurt me and did harm me. And even then, I was still protected. Even when I thought I was going through the lowest of the lows, when I was sitting there on people's couch and on people's floors and doing all of this. Oh my God. I don't even want to get into that. No, I literally had like a horrible experience where I was literally on this man's floor, dead cats lying around, like dirty as hell. I'm so sorry. I do not want to judge, but this man called me the N-word with the hard R. He was so rude. I felt so uncomfortable. And even then, I was still protected. Things were moved, things were switched around, and then I was up and out of there. Always, like just up and out of there. Things were moved, switched around me, things were moved for me. Still was going through it, but I was highly protected. I was still highly blessed and favored, and I wasn't going hungry, and there wasn't a day where I wasn't protected. Where God didn't show me that there are people around me who were looking out for me, even if they didn't know me. A day in their life. Literally. So you will always be protected. I'm being called to share that story. Like I literally was walking around with just my bags. I was walking around with my suitcase, my bags, all of it. It was so heavy. And I remember just walking, and it was hot as hell. I'm in the desert, y'all. I was in the desert. and it was so hot. And I'm just walking with all my stuff, and this old couple was walking, and they were just like, hi, like, how are you? Do you need some help carrying your bags? They were so nice. They carried my stuff for me. I didn't even know where I was going. I was just like, yeah, I'm going that way. Didn't even know where I was going, but I was just going as far as they was going, pretty much, just as far as I could. And they chatted with me, talked with me the whole way. It was such beautiful conversation, and like they talked about how they were on vacation and like their son and how they were like, it was just so beautiful. They were just so nice. And then at the end, and I was like, we can stop here. I'll go ahead and go from here. They literally gave me my bags. They were like, are you going to be okay? Blah, 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 blah. And I had told them that I had wanted to like get a bike. And that dude, that old man, took $100 out of his pocket and gave it to me and said, for that bike. So that's what I mean by you will always be protected, and God will always show you ways in which you are blessed and highly favored no matter what is going on, even if it feels like the worst situation. And so you have been going through this. I don't even know how I got on this. So you have been going through all of these things, but God is showing you even still that you will be blessed. Even still, and that's why we have the big break, the payback, the luxury life, because you've been dealing with these people for far too long who just wanted to put you down. They don't even know what the hell you've been through in your life. But they see, again, that's what I was talking about. They see that you're protected and they want it. They're not going to get it. They need to find out who they are. They have to go through their own karmic lessons. They have to go through their own lessons and trials and tribulations before they can ever come to you, before they can ever step to you. They will never have what you have. And that's just the fact of the matter. And it sucks for them. Yeah, boo-hoo, we're sad. Well, they're sad, but not we. But it's just not going to happen. So they can go kick rocks while you make that money. Because we have side hustle. Multiple incomes, extra earnings, financial security, always on my grind. Again, with that energy of focusing on yourself. But I'm also, it's like, nah, like, you've been focusing on yourself for some time. This is the uprising. This is the up leveling, because it's literally saying multiple incomes. Multiple incomes. So you've already been doing the work. You've been, birth confirmation, you've been doing the work all this time. This is the culmination of you receiving that. It's not just you focusing on yourself. It's you receiving the cosmic payout from you having focused on yourself. Through all of these situations, each and every single time, you brought it right back to you, what you could grow from it, the lessons that you could learn. That is why. Again, this one keeps coming out. Shocking news. I'm telling you. And we have payback too. That karmic payback. Okay, consequences returning. What did I say? They need to be scared of them. Consequences. Karma cycle, what goes around, time to settle accounts. They tried to take you to court. God said, I'm going to take you to court. You can't sue me, I'm going to sue you. Yeah. So yeah, okay. At the top of that, we have retirement goals, long-term stability, future planning, relaxation earned, living the dream. I mean, I can't make that up. No matter what, it's like literally no matter what. You have all of these energies trying to oppose you. But that's the thing. They are so weak, they have to come in groups. Meanwhile, you're the only one standing. It's giving All Might at the end of the fight with his fist raised up. Okay, you're next. Because you gotta whoop that ass, okay? And I'm just saying. They're so weak, they have to come in groups against you. And You're the only one standing. They're sitting there throwing punches and they're missing all kinds. They're like, and you're just like, are you gonna connect, dude? Like, you're gonna connect your fists, or because you're out of breath now, and they're still just like, and you're just like, yeah, you're not really doing nothing, but that was cute. You tried. So let me get some last messages. I felt like that was that breadcrumbing card. Oh, it actually wasn't. Ooh, I love when I get proved wrong sometimes. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, yeah. I love when I get proven right. Literally, okay, some last cards. No more settling for the breadcrumbing. Giving minimum potential, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. And this was their energy. They wanted to keep these options open, and they're going to find out that those options that they kept open, they should have closed them. They should have closed them out. Because now they're really wishing that your door stayed open. They came running up to your door hoping that you would be open. Hoping, really hoping that you would be open to them still. And your door is going to be closed. Matter of fact, God may even tease them a little bit. Like, got a little string at the bottom of the door. It's open, it's open. They run up to it and then that thing slams shut. Like, what you thought this was? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. And don't come back now, y'all. You hear? Couldn't even say that right. I just disgraced my father, y'all, by not saying that right. Deep fake, convincing lies, altered truths, virtual deception. Seeing is no longer believing. Seeing is what? Seeing is no longer deceiving? Seeing is no longer believing. Yeah, they tried. Their lies were very convincing. Very. But you see through it. That's what I'm saying. You got that discernment. You got that intuition on lock. There's something about you and your power. They wish they had it. Like, literally, they wish they had it. That's the point of this message. They wish they had it. But they don't. Back to what I was saying about you taking every one of these lessons and turning it back to you, your lessons, and what you are learning. Mirror, mirror. Facing yourself and others, reflective relationships, self-awareness, what you see is you. You said, I don't see no competition. Third-party situation where they don't exist in my reality because all I see is me. Okay. And then we have hustle mode and crossroads, grinding hard, ambitious drive, determined effort. Sleep can wait. And crossroads, important choices, life-changing decisions, choose wisely. Your next step matters. You know what's funny though? I wanted to see what the arrows were pointing at. Your next step matters. Look at this. Those two arrows, the two cards on the side, retirement goals and hustle mode. Your next step matters. That's why your next step matters, because you're one step away from this. Okay now. All right now. Y'all here. That is the message that I have. So I am so glad. Again, the songs. Those, look, I'm telling you, just try them. Just try them. Hear me out, please. Just try them, because they's banger. I wouldn't steer y'all to a non-banger. Y'all know me. I am not. Okay. My mind said, y'all know me. I'm Pusha T. I'm not Pusha T. Okay, y'all, that is the end of the message here. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this. We got much more real than we ever have. And yeah, I'm making peace with that. Yeah. So I am so happy and so excited for you because you have so many good things going on that they really had to try their damnedest, their hardest to be seen. They want to be seen by you. See me, please. Notice me, Horton. But unfortunately, Horton's not noticing a damn thing. You got your mind focused on you and your bag. And that's all that matters right now because God is bringing everything else in. Okay? That's all that matters. Thank you for listening to this message. I hope you enjoyed. If you love this energy, go ahead and meet me in my Patreon at the Altar of the Dark Rose, where we dive even deeper than this, even deeper than this. And yeah, if you want, you can go ahead and read my free Substack series, Trauma is Built into Your Home of Success. I am still working on that, obviously, but it's a free series, so take your time, go ahead and read, and let me know, like, what the community tab is open. So let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're feeling. Let me know what's happening. Let me know the tea. Let me know if I was accurate, if I was on point for you, because I know I was for someone. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and bye.